Hey, yo, 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 what is up, YouTube? It is Daniel Semro, and as ever, we've got our Apple Geek. We talk every couple months around this time. Uh, we talked last time for WWDC. We're here this time for our September Apple recap. Music clues from the Media Maniacs. Welcome back to the channel, my friend.
Hey, Dan! I know we're a couple of days late on the reaction since the presentation was technically 2 days ago, but Dan was out of town, so.
Yeah, yeah.
This one's gonna be a little bit smaller than WWDC though. We only really have three things to talk about. A brand new generation of iPhone, a brand new Apple Watch, and a new AirPods too.
All right. Well, and guys, this will be edited together, so there'll be three separate clips.
Yes,
So,
indeed.
all right. Well, let's cut the intro and we'll get things started.
Sounds good.
All right. First up, let's talk about the brand new pair of AirPods.
Yep, brand new AirPods, which are the AirPods 3 Pro. These brand new AirPods have the best noise cancellation, of course, like always. I just recently got a pair of AirPod Maxes. That noise cancellation really is wonderful. Barely could hear anybody. um, but anyways, what makes these versions stand out from the previous version is that these Pros include a custom PPG sensor, which is used to measure light adaptation in blood flow, which means combined with the AirPod Pro's accelerometers, gyroscope, GPS, and a new on-device AI model, their users can start up to 50 different workouts, track their heart rate and calories burned, close the moving and intervals, and of course the fitness app,
Yeah.
which is honestly great. Another thing, which may or may not be useful, you know how going to a different country means learning a new language? Not anymore. With the brand new AirPods Free Pro, live translation will allow you to translate in person what the person is saying.
What? And
Yep.
Apple took how long to put that in? Apple.
To be fair, Dan, translating a different language isn't easy.
True, but come on.
All right, but yeah, live translation will also be available in all. I believe it says all AirPods, on English, French, German, Portuguese, and of course, Espanol, aka Spanish, which is I think available now, and it's in beta, by the way. There will be 4 more languages coming later this year. Italian, for my Mario fans out there. Japanese, Japanese for my Nintendo wannabes. Korean for obviously my Korean folk, and then Chinese, but the simplified version, just so you know.
Uh-huh.
All right, and then this extended battery life, which honestly, I mean, battery life is a big thing about any type of electronic, but according to this, the AirPods Pro 3 increases battery life in transparency mode by 67% over the previous generation, with over 10 hours in a single charge.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Now that is cool.
Indeed, indeed. Uh, but yeah, and that's basically it. For those who are wanting to get their hands on these measly AirPod Pros free and have been desperate for an upgrade from the lame old Bluetooth headphone earbuds, you can buy them starting at $249, and they will be available next week on September 19th.
You know what drops on Monday? I'm seeing. Well, obviously we'll get into this in the iPhone section, but iOS 26 comes out Monday.
Oh, I did not know that. I've been on the beta so long, it almost feels like I've been using it for a while. But yeah, for those who have been waiting, thank you for that little information, Dan. And we'll talk about this more, of course, in the iPhone section. But yeah, it's almost time for the retail release. I cannot wait.
I had to roll back my iPad. I will tell you that story in the iPhone clip.
Uh oh, this is gonna be
Yeah, it
interesting.
wasn't good.
All right. Well, let's before we get to that, let's move on to the Apple Watch next.
Yep.
All right, guys, watch out because we're talking about the Apple Watch now. All
Yeah.
right, MC, what do we got?
Well, funnily enough, speaking of Apple Watch, I just it's actually I got my upgrade just in time because we're talking about the Series 11. Of course, there is the Watch Ultra free, and of course the Series Apple Watch SE free. But I have a feeling that some of these are going to be across both of those versions. So it just listen if you're planning to get any of those. Uh,
Yep.
but the Apple Watch, Series 11 will offer up to 24 hours of battery life, so a full day.
Shocker, Apple. Shocker.
I know, right? A full
I'll
day of battery life?
believe it when I
Man.
see it. I'll
Uh,
believe it when I see it.
yeah, me too. And then Apple Watch also supports fast charging with just 15 minutes. 15
Insane. What?
50 minutes? Huh. That's a that's faster than it takes for my iPhone to charge. And that's
And
saying
that's saying
something.
something because the iPhones are slow. Apple.
Yeah, no kidding. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. And then of course they also come in a singular plan, and now this new series supports 5G. So, for those who have already upgraded for 5G for their iPhones, you can now use it with your Apple Watch. If you didn't know what that
And they take that long to support it?
is.
So,
True. I'm gonna give them a little bit more flack considering the iPhone has supported it for a little longer than that, but oh,
still, come on.
indeed, indeed. Now, as many of you know, Apple has a built-in sleep function, what option they should start including with the Health app. And now, now you can have a sleep score. Basically, WatchOS will keep track of your sleep. If you wear it to bed, it will keep track of your sleep and then tell you your sleep score of how long it took. It will tell you how long you were asleep for, what time you went to bed, and how many interruptions you had in between bedtime, waking up, and all that kind of stuff.
I don't know about you, MC, but I cannot stand when you have to wake up to go to the bathroom. So
Uh,
annoying.
Move all the way. But yeah, this scoring system is definitely gonna be very nice to have for those who are trying to keep track of their sleep but don't know how.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Now, there's also brand new stuff that's been added to the workout routine. Of course, workout's been a part of Apple Watch probably since the early days, with
Hmm.
but with this, it adds a brand new feature, the workout buddy.
Now, I heard all about this. This is pretty neat.
It's a first of its kind experience powered by Apple Intelligence, and it analyzes users' workout data and fitness to deliver personalized, spoken motivation through the session, such as data based on heart rate, pacing, distance, activity rings, personal fitness milestones, and of course more.
Very cool.
And it will be available start across the most popular fitness types, and is available on Apple Watch with Bluetooth headphones, and with an Apple Intelligence supported iPhone nearby. So your iPhone has to support Apple Intelligence, which is currently only the 15 and 16.
I want to try Apple Intelligence so bad, but I don't have a compatible phone.
Don't even fault you on that, Dan. And then then there's a whole bunch of other stuff that they added. They also made the workout app a lot easier to use with workout views, custom views, pacer, race route, and so much more. And now Apple Watchers can now conveniently view and create fitness workouts on the fitness app on iPhone.
Wow.
Yeah. That and that's of course in addition to all the extra stuff that's coming with WatchOS 26, which of course we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
Anyways, continuing on. On we,
Yep.
we also have, in addition, for new bands, we have four beautiful four beautiful new colors, including uh forest, neon yellow, anchor blue, purple fog, and many, many, many others. So yeah, pretty cool colors. In addition, of course, there is a new Nike Sports Loop as well that is available.
Very cool.
Indeed. Now, this brand new iPhone, Apple Watch 11 will be available at the starting price of $399. So basically 400 smackaroonies if you want this. And it will
Not bad for what you get. I will say that.
be available, of course, in the following countries: Australia, Canada, France, Germany, India, Japan, the UAE, the UK, US, and more than 50 other countries. They can pre-order starting now, and then it will be available, of course, next week on Friday.
Boy, that's quick.
Right? Right? I feel like the Apple Watch has come out later than usual. As for the Ultra, that will be at a higher end price of, oh boy, $800.
Ooh,
Ooh, that's gotta hurt for my Apple Watch users. Ooh.
ouch.
And then the SE3 will be available at $249, so cheaper than the Series 11.
Okay. Okay, okay.
All right, well that's pretty good. All right, now we're getting into the big shock dropper. It's a brand new iPhone. Well, you'll see.
All right, guys, now it's time for the big one, the
Yeah,
brand new iPhone.
or I should say iPhones. Yes, we got a couple to talk about, but well, really only two. One of course, our latest generation of iPhones.
Actually,
Before we begin, I would like to do each iPhone as its own clip.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
all right, go
Okay.
ahead. What's up first?
Okay, so first we have our regular old iPhone 17, which is obviously an upgrade from the 16.
Well, duh. Go on.
But first of all, for anybody who's getting this new phone, you're gonna have double the storage. It will now be starting at 256 gigabytes of storage, which is twice as much as the previous generation, which was still 128, I believe.
Yep.
So yeah, pretty awesome. And now there is gonna be a brand new camera system for this new iPhone. Well, this one's actually gonna be pretty in depth, Dan. Obviously, it won't make a difference for you, but uh, but the set, the the center stage front camera will feature the first square sensor on iPhone, which means have a wider field of depth when you take pictures, or your usual selfies.
Okay then.
And then it will also stabilize for video. You know how video can be a pain in the ass. Oh no, Apple's made you.
Uh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, this one's gonna make it 10 times easier because it will automatically extend the view, and everybody will be included or can now be included in a picture.
Nice.
Not to mention, it will make it easier using third-party apps and calls via FaceTime. Duh.
Uh-huh.
There's also all-day battery life. It now has the A19 chip, which honestly, pretty awesome. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
there's also a brand new adaptive power mode, which gets to know a user's typical battery life.
Uh-huh.
Interesting, interesting.
Now what does that do?
Basically, adaptive power mode gets used to your battery consumption of how you use. So, say I use my battery up to about 80 or 90%. It will adapt to that and then adapt your battery level to conserve your battery all the way throughout the day instead of, having to worry about it.
Yeah.
Not kind of cool. Cool. I probably won't use it too much, mainly because I do need my phone at full percent most of the time. But still good to know that they're starting to learn our habits.
Yeah.
And iPhone 17 can charge at 50% in 20 minutes.
What?
20 minutes? No way.
Uh-uh.
I refuse to believe that.
So do I.
If it's actually 20 minutes, I'll eat my hat. If I ever get 17, I'll eat my hat. And if you're right, Apple, okay. That's actually impressive for an Apple Watch. I mean, Apple for iPhone.
For an iPhone.
Of course, this supports eSIM. For those who don't know what eSIM is, the older generation of phones where you had to have a measly piece of metal that goes inside your phone. You don't have.
Those SIM ejector tools.
Oh God.
Those things are a blind person's nightmare, I am telling you, MC.
I can't imagine. Well, no longer will you have to worry about that. And this started with the previous generation of iPhones, but now you will have eSIM, which basically means when you transfer all your data over to your iPhone, your SIM's data will transfer automatically with it. Which means,
And Apple took how long to add that?
hey, to be fair, SIM technology takes a while. Those things are tiny.
True. True.
But still, yeah, they should have come up with it a little sooner.
Oh yeah.
All right. In addition, of course, it will obviously support iOS 26, which, duh. is
Well, duh.
is coming this upcoming Monday. And just to remind you guys, it includes a whole bunch of new stuff, including new stuff in Apple Music, Maps, Wallet, and of course Apple Games for my gamers. Yes, there are mobile gamers. Shocking, I know.
Yes.
In addition, we also have some brand new accessories. There's a brand new iPhone case with MagSafe. And it comes in 5 different colors. Your standard black, neon yellow, light moss, inca blue, and purple fog.
All right.
Okay, so so for my iPhone 17 users, if you're looking to get this one, the iPhone will be available in lavender, mist blue, sage, white, and black in both 256 and 512 gigabytes bytes. And it starts at $800. Ouch.
That's a hole in the pocketbook.
Yeah. Or if you want to save, about $33 a month.
Okay, I could handle that.
Indeed. All right. Well, you said you wanted to make these separate sections, so let's. I'll save the best for last.
All right. All right, guys. I think once you hear the video, you'll understand why we split these parts up, because this is the biggie.
Yes. You guys already know that we have had several different Air devices over the years. We've had the MacBook Air, which I use to this very day. My favorite type of MacBook. Although the post could too. We have the iPad Air, which obviously is a upgrade, but not an upgrade to the iPad, both the mini and the regular. And then, of course, we don't have anything for the Apple Watch, so duh. But this, I think, was a long time coming, and I'm surprised it kind of took them this long to come out with one. This is the brand new iPhone Air. This is an incredibly thin, and I do mean it, thin iPhone. Like, it's thinner than even my current iPhone.
What are you running right now, MC? I'm just curious.
iPhone 15.
Nice.
But yeah, this is a very thin iPhone. So first things first, of course, I should mention that the colors. Because wouldn't want to know the colors? So currently, iPhone Air, this first generation at least, will be in
I'll
four.
pop pictures of these on screen, by the way, you guys.
Yep, will be available in four very gorgeous colors. Your classic space black, your second classic and an Apple classic, cloud white, light gold, and then sky blue. Oh, you can probably take a guess of which one I'm gonna be buying.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
The the blue one.
of course, you know me. But this is the thinnest iPhone they've made. It's at 5.6 millimeters.
Whoa.
Damn, that is a thin iPhone. The pictures probably don't even do it justice, I bet.
Yeah.
And then and it has a titanium frame with a hyperglass mirror finish, and of course, it has of course, it has the speakers, the camera, and of course, your usual Apple Silicon.
Hmm.
This one is powered by the Apple Silicon, which includes the A19, the N1, and the C1X. Oh, and the Apple Phone Air, as well as the 17. I forgot to mention this. This includes uh includes. Hold on, I'll call you. Sorry about that, folks. Includes Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 6, and Thread, which honestly, that's pretty
A
big.
song's launched in the background.
Which is pretty big news because this improves the overall performance of stuff like personal hotspot. God, thank goodness. And then AirDrop. I mean, I haven't had too many issues with AirDrop, but yeah, any more reliability would be nice.
Yeah.
And it includes all day battery life. All day? Huh. I'll be the judge of that.
Yawn.
All right. The iPhone Air will be available in 256, 512, and 1 freaking terabyte. Seriously, if you need the terabyte iPhone, I'll be surprised. Unless you're a heavy gamer.
Well, think about it. You got all that music too.
And I guess all those photos do add up to something.
Exactly.
All right. Well, it will be available at $9.99. So basically 1,000. Yeah.
Oy.
Or $41.62 payment plan.
Okay. 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 I can work with that.
All right. Well, that's pretty good. Good. And I believe you said you had a story to tell us, Dan.
Yeah. Can you cut the clip, please? I want that to be its own thing.
Okay, sounds good.
All will be recorded.
Okay. Now, before we end this video, I suppose I should tell you guys the story of what exactly happened. And actually, I'm kind of glad we're recording this because I want to get MC's take on what went down. So, I installed beta, I believe it was beta 4, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right. And before I continue, this was running on my iPad, by the way. So I installed beta 4, and it asked me to enter my passcode, as it so often does when the iPad reboots itself. Okay, that's all well and good. That was until I continuously entered my passcode, and the device kept locking. It kept returning me to the lock screen. No matter what I did, no matter how many times I entered the password, screen locked. The device locked right back up. The only way, and I mean the only way, that I could get the device to unlock again is if I completely rolled the device back to iOS 18.
Ow.
Nothing I did resolved it whatsoever. I tried rebooting. I tried turning voiceover off and back on to see if it maybe was a voiceover focus issue. None of that. It literally locked up no matter what I did. So yeah, only way I could get it back was to restore the iPad to 18.
Ooh. That's a bummer. Now, I haven't been able to use the
Now,
iPad.
before you say that, now thank God I had a backup on my computer. But yeah, only way I could get the iPad back up and working, had to restore it.
That doesn't sound fun. That probably was annoying. Now, I haven't been able to use iPad OS 26 because, well, my current iPad seen. I'll send you a picture, Dan, but let's just say it's seen better days.
Oh boy.
I'm not kidding with you guys. It looks like it looks like it's been for the washing machine twice, and then someone dropped it 3 times.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, so waiting to currently upgrade my new iPad to a newer version of an iPad. I need it badly.
Uh-huh.
But that being said, yeah, that definitely sounds like a bug. Glad I didn't upgrade glad I didn't upgrade my iPad yet. Yikes. Yikes.
Yeah, you would have, well, I don't know if you would have or not, MC, but you probably would have had the same problem.
Yeah.
And
And
you'd have no choice but to roll back.
yes, indeed. Indeed. Uh,
Because,
funnily enough, I actually had the opposite problem. My iPhone worked fine, my iPad worked fine, but my Mac was having sound issues.
oh, weird.
Well, not sound issues directly related to the sound on the laptop. That was fine. Fine.
Right.
I'm specifically talking about my capture card.
Yeah.
So for for Daniel's blind peeps, for those who don't know, I run a channel where I do gameplay for stuff, and I've been using an Aviator Life Game Portable 2 Extreme Capture Card Plus for the last couple, yeah, mouthful, for the last couple years. Actually, make that last few years. I got that thing in 2018. Yeah, I've been using that thing for a while now. Jeez. But yeah, that being said, when I was using it, when I was trying to get it to work so I could live stream now that I had a more capable laptop, since my laptop actually can stream now, out directly from OBS and stuff, for some reason the video captured, but I could not get the audio working.
Weird.
Yeah, and this was the case for free betas until like the last couple I've actually been able to hear the sound again. Very weird. Probably a bug but if you're an aviator user, just keep that in mind if you're rolling back to any of the betas. But if you're using any of the betas prior to like 4 or 5.
But yeah, guys, if you ever have that problem where your iPad does that, sorry to tell you, but you're gonna have to roll back.
Now, granted, I'm not sure if you've had that issue before, Dan.
I have not.
Okay then. Well, lesson learned. Always have a backup on hand for anything. Any
Yeah, thank God I did, like I said.
Indeed. Just imagine it then have to go back and roll back, reinstall everything again. That would have just been annoying.
Yeah,
But
that's when I told myself, yeah, I'm not testing on my iPad, at least for the rest of the 26 beta.
yeah, I will say that the beta is pretty much stable now compared to when you tried it.
But yeah,
Yeah.
granted, I was also on the developer builds because I did not have public build access yet.
Agree.
So,
Yeah.
but
uh,
still, I mean,
yeah.
that could have very closely rendered my iPad unusable.
Yeah. So word of advice for my blind peeps might be worth if you do have more than one device that can run a beta version. I would highly recommend men running it on only one device and keeping the other one, you know, free for a backup, just in case something happens.
Yeah. But yeah, my iPad's back on 18 now and it's working just like it should. So,
Yeah.
but
Grant,
still, whew.
yeah. But of course, if you're wondering what 26 is going to be like, well, iPad wise, it's going to be a completely, let's just say a little bit of a nightmare.
Well, let's see what happens, I suppose, huh?
Yeah, no kidding, man. All right, guess we should get to that outro now, shall we?
We shall.
All right, guys, that's gonna do it. Do it.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty short Apple event compared to WWDC this year, but I mean, there really wasn't too much that we need to see.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
But yeah. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching this. We'll be back when the next Apple event happens, which will probably be WWDC 2026.
Yes, indeed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. As always, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And before we sign off on C, where can they find you?
You can find me over at the Media Maniacs channel. We just recently got the Switch 2, and I've been coming to a whole bunch of different games, including showing backwards compatibility for several titles. And we've also just recently started Outright Game Season, which is one of the publishers we do games for. And we just recently covered a collaboration thanks to a partnership with them and Game Mill, Goosebumps, and just today, as of this recording, we recorded Blast, the Rhythm and Style. So be sure to check both of those out on the channel as well. But yeah. Thank you so much, Jan, for having me back. I can't wait for the next Apple event.
All right,
You know,
YouTube,
oh,
have a nice
gaming day.
gaming day.